I rarely seem to spend time aboard ships these days, and that is something I'd like to rebalance. I was tagging along with a group of skunks aboard Aegis Retaliator as they head out to take on a new kind of combat scenario I have yet to try myself, the combat service beacon.
Reopen the doors.
The Retaliator is a tough and versatile combat ship with its massive size 9 torpedo bay and 5-man turrets on board the ship. I'd be the only gunner on board today, and I was heading for the top turret.
So everyone's doing
farming like elite set or something. Maybe they come a Razor.
And RazrBurn, the pilot for this excursion, was prepping the ship for launch. The combat service beacons are kind of like space bounties, except they are distress calls from civilian ships under attack, and the enemy you encounter can be much more varied than the bounties we're all used to. The low threat beginner encounters can be completed extremely quickly, but as you unlock higher threat levels with experience, I was told that there were some very interesting battles that can occur. We were departing from Magda, ready for action, and again I have spent the past few months not really doing much on board ships, so even my turret gunning is very rusty at this point. Maybe today's encounters can help brush away some cobwebs.
Kill them up.
We would be starting quite easy with some lower level encounters at the moderate difficulty level, but there would be a couple of ships at each for us to engage, and soon after the quantum jump we'd get a transmission.
Crazy. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
mopping them up, bastard.
Almost there. Contacts.
Razor, as the pilot, has no weapons on this ship, and so would help guide me onto targets where he could.
Right in front at the bow.
Yeah, he's too low. Oh, yeah, there he is. I see.
Head down.
Nice.
Yeah, he came in from behind us. I took
There's
him
another
out.
one. There's one more. There's one more.
There's Dustin.
Yeah.
Going in.
Memphis.
Down.
Good, good,
Next.
good.
I thought I was a goner.
So this moderate threat beacon was a little challenge for 2 Retaliators showing up, but next we'd head out to face a high threat beacon. The missions show up under service beacons in your mobiGlas and can be shared like any other.
High threat. Sharing.
Got it.
Okay.
What happens? Besides storms.
Nothing.
Thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
I didn't know this yet, but Razor has an itchy trigger finger for torpedoes.
Target.
Long-
Torpedo.
Long button? Okay.
Yep. Locking him. Going for a torpedo.
Alright, on Samuel. Or long mail. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Wait, yeah, look at that.
It did hit.
That was a hell of a hit.
Almost there. Almost there.
Red.
Yeah, this is another Valkyrie.
Boom.
Alright, I'm gonna have to back up. I was trying to back up and so I could get a torpedo lock, but just followed too closely.
As any Valkyrie owner will tell you, as soon as you jump in that pilot seat, you're just overtaken with bloodlust.
Quiet you to protect me. Now get back here and protect me.
Especially if you're using head tracking.
Done, sir,
I thought I
done.
was a goner. Thanks.
Good, good, good.
Alright.
Now we were on a roll, and while you can't choose exactly what you'll face like you can with bounties, because the beacons show up randomly, we were eager to head out for more. The Retaliator's ability to engage both large and small ships would help a lot, and on the very next run, we'd encounter a very novel target.
There's a reclaimer here. Nope, reclaimer is our target. Anderson Carey going to torpedo.
Whoa.
Alright. Invaders in.
Let's make this one count.
Spadaro.
Because that's going to stop us from completing the mission. We don't want to.
It's not showing up.
You want to see it?
I see Anderson.
Ooh,
He's
yeah, you got
dead.
the hit. You got the hit.
I got the.
That's a white.
6 kilometers out. 6 kilometers out. Closing fast.
There was also a hammerhead to be taken out, and despite a little desync, Razor was having a blast with his torpedo shots.
For it.
Have a sip with me.
Yeah, you got it. Good bird.
Good.
Oh,
I had to fire that with half a lock on it because we were coming in too fast.
Another aspect of these beacons is that they pay very well, even when split between 4 as we see here.
Oh my god, 60,000 for that mission. Holy shit.
Send it. That was just a high.
As I said, the beacons themselves are dependent on a kind of rep you gain, and unlike other forms of rep, it shows up in a different place in the Moby-Glass.
So where are you guys seeing this rep at? Beacon rep.
It's when you get a mission, it tells you what you're.
No.
Go to like your mission screen, and then in the top right corner there's like view contract ratings. If you hover over that with the mouse.
Fortunately, Regdars and Razor had better rep than me, and next we'd face a critical threat beacon, the centerpiece of which is an Idris.
So many contacts.
yeah. I'm gonna torp the Idris because it's currently white.
Take out the hammerhead.
You're not.
Directly.
There's a lot of ships around this.
Yep. Tracking the edges.
There were a lot of ships here, an Idris and 3 hammerheads to name the big ones, but also a large swarm of smaller ships too.
It just gone round.
Range.
Regdars already landed a couple of torps on the Idris by the time we arrived.
We're being engaged by, I've got it, a hammerhead.
Range.
There we go.
We had torpedoes on board, so needed to prioritise the Idris.
Being engaged by something up front here. There we go.
Range.
If you could torp the Idris, everything you have.
Yep. All right, we'll get. I'll just pull away. I'll circle around, get the Idris.
And I tried to keep the other ships off of us as Razor got into position.
That is
Sorry,
a
it already
Valkyrie.
took 4 torps, so it should die fairly soon, I hope. Lucky there.
Please, I'm under attack.
Even Regdars was surprised by how many hammerheads were accompanying this Idris.
Well, I mean, I didn't expect 3 Emerald.
True.
I've never seen that.
Well,
No targets.
Go away and yeah, torpedo hit. Good work. God damn.
get the
Range.
mosquito.
Yeah, it's okay. That Mustang said. Oh, hello.
Bring it to us.
The
Range.
Idris still alive?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going after another run on it.
Start stuffing them up.
Ramiro.
Go.
Went back. Firing.
Torp
Range.
didn't look like a hit.
Ah, shoot.
And Razor was now having some trouble getting a lock on the Idris.
Another run on the Idris. Not getting a good lock on him at all.
But I could tell by the spontaneous explosions that the Idris was getting near destruction.
They're so damaged. I can see all those little like mini explosions happening on it. I'm engaging with the repeaters, but like
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
it's like so close to being destroyed.
I only had 2 size 3 repeaters, but with time it could finish off the Idris. Razor would attempt a dumbfire torpedo launch, which is another option when you are too close for a lock.
Go to Katie.
Oh, I missed. Too high.
I mean, like, it
Is that
doesn't seem to
dumbfire?
have shield anymore.
But it didn't matter, the Idris was defeated.
So it's kind of straight to that.
Free nose.
Yeah,
Nice.
look at that. Oof.
Oh, and the torpedo hit afterwards.
That looked epic. When that torpedo hit up, yeah, that looks so cool.
How many torp do you have left, if any?
I got 2.
Oh, good. There's 2 Emeralds. Have fun.
Do we have to wipe out all of these little ships as well?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We have to kill everything that's red.
That's cool. I like that. I do like
Yeah.
the format of these missions, you know?
Yep.
And as I attempted to land shots on one hammerhead, Razor was launching the final torpedo on another.
Wow, that Torp went on a roll.
The final hammerhead though, we need to take down with guns. And with only a single gunner on each Retaliator, we had a collective 4 size 3 repeaters to do it with.
Block.
The hammerhead outgunned us, but the Retaliator is a tough ship.
So you're just going a bit fast and trying to throw it off so you can recharge your shield a little bit.
Right.
Have we got our shields down?
Yeah, shields have been done for a while.
And a feature of ship turrets I'd heard about recently was for the first time tripping me up as I engaged this target, the auto aim.
I don't feel like I'm doing any damage to it. That could be shields down.
That's the problem with the turrets too, is they always go for center mass.
Oh yeah, there's that fucking auto aim, right? Because I'm using lag pip and aiming for the rear, but I suppose it is probably correcting my shots. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, our cockpit is red.
This is what Quantum was talking about when he was talking about like the kind of
Yes.
the aim assist.
Yep.
Oh my god!
It's obnoxious.
Now I get it. Okay, now I totally get it because I can actually like I'm aiming rear of the ship and I can see that the rounds are not following the lag pip at all. That's crazy.
Alright, good. I was able
But weird aiming aside, this hammerhead was doomed.
to seem to have a bit more HP.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yes!
There were a few small ships to clear up and the beacon would be complete.
For the nerve.
Oh, more. What we got here. This is a Buccaneer. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah!
And we have a M50. Getting right up in my face. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, good job!
Contract complete, survey said.
76,000. Not bad.
Oh, okay, that is good pay.
Definitely.
It had been a very cool introduction to the new combat service beacons, and I have to say I definitely look at doing more of these in future. They pay well, and for the first time, I think there is PvE combat that could accommodate players in a group of powerful multi-crew ships. Something we used to wish for at Skunkworks back when we had battle groups of large ships. As for my own presence in ships, well, I've made some promises to the Raptors within our org that I would try and become at the very least a basically competent pilot in order to help promote them more. But I will hold my hands up right now and say that in PvP fighter combat I absolutely suck right now, very much being boots on the ground the majority of the time. Still, you'll be seeing plenty of my failures and defeats coming up as I try my hand at improving a little, and the lessons learned along the way. As always, I want to thank all of you viewers at home, and of course our amazing patrons who you can see on screen right now. Thank you all for very generously supporting the channel and keeping the videos coming. You're all amazing, and I am very grateful to each of you for the support that you give. If you are thinking of starting Star Citizen, you can use the referral code in the description below to gain an extra 5,000 credits when you sign up for a new account. And we'll be back with more from Star Citizen very soon.